Mr. Jeff Ussery. Let's make some noise.
Ron always appears to be so flattering when he ends the sentence. Appreciate that. And Macy's running for state representative, not Congress. If it was Congress, I would have to change what I've got to say. Okay? So I just wanted to take a minute to welcome you all. I've gotten to know Macy. I've known Macy for several years. We get the chance to have bro dates occasionally. And that's whether we go to Black Lab and have coffee or we get to go have lunch. And we usually use those times to just talk about challenges we're facing as leaders, how to overcome those, and really uplifting each other. And on one of those bro dates, immediately I knew Macy's gonna run for state representative. If he's bringing it up, he's gonna do it. And I was excited, mainly because I totally trust Macy. You know, I'm here tonight to give my full endorsement to Macy for state representative for the state of Ussery. Give it up for applause. And that trust is not given easily, for two reasons. I spent 17 years in law enforcement, so I've built up walls and I've learned how to really question people's motives about anything. I never did that with Macy. I knew why he was there, because he has a servant's heart. That's why he wants to do this. The other reason is because in a political office, you have to be really careful about who you attach yourself to. Because if they go do something stupid, the next time you run, you did it too. Well, guess what? I have zero worry about that with Macy Mitchell. Because there are two kinds of people that run for office. Those we want to and those we don't want to. Unfortunately, those we want to normally don't do it. Are always the people who do it. I'm not talking about myself. But Macy's one of those rare individuals that we want to do it. That we know he can be successful away from that, he doesn't need it. So what would the motive be? The motive would be to serve you, to serve the citizens of Republic, to serve the citizens of Western Missouri, parts of Springfield, and the 130th. So I am humbled and honored to be a part of his team in any way. I'm so happy that he's going to go up there, and I'm going to give him my full support. So with that, you all support him or you wouldn't be here tonight. We already understand that. But there's different kinds of support that you can give Macy through this journey. I can give you a little insight because I needed some of that support when I ran for mayor. The first thing Macy's going to need is emotional support. Because I think you all know this, but politics can get dirty, nasty, and people tell lies sometimes. And where he needs you is just to keep uplifting him, telling him it's the right thing to do. Doesn't matter what they have to say, you know who you are and we know who you are. So forget them, because they're the kind of people we didn't want to run in the first place. The second thing Macy's going to need is your time, because this takes a lot of work. You've got to put out signs, you've got to stuff mailers, you've got to go to events. Macy is going to need a lot of your time. So I'm asking you today to support him in that way and volunteer. If you see a need that Macy has, step in, jump in, and help him. Because it is going to be so tolling on him running this race that anywhere we, as his main supporters, can help him, we should jump in and do it. And the last thing is the thing that we never want to hear, especially when we're at church, is financially. I'm not giving a sermon on tithing. Kevin, I promise. I'm not going to take that. But what I will tell you is that this stuff doesn't happen for free. You have to buy the signs. You have to buy the literature. Effort like this. Now, Macy's not a guy who's came in and he's ran for several political offices and now he's trying to use this as a stepping stone. This is a grassroots effort. So anything that you put in those envelopes tonight allows your voice to be amplified in Jefferson City. Because we know Macy's vision, we know Macy's values, we know his ethics, we know his morals, and you all wouldn't be sitting in here tonight if you didn't agree with the way he thinks. So, I have the hard part of saying, I understand you might have given something to come into this tonight, but if you can give more, he will appreciate it. Because when you start looking at that account, you start having to buy signs, and you start realizing that you're getting down to the wire, you never want to go to bed the night before the election and not think I've done everything I could have possibly done to win this race. So the last thing I'm going to tell you is I'm going to go back to what I told you. I totally trust Macy because I know his heart. I don't question his motives, and he's a good friend. Aside from being a friend, he's someone I can trust to go to Jefferson City for the interest of the people of Republic, Missouri, as well as all of those other folks who are in the 130. I ask you to remember those things where Macy might need some support. And then it is my honor to introduce you to the man who's best for the job and the next state representative for the 130th District, Macy Mitchell.